Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're watching DougDoug as he puts his Twitch chat on trial for their unethical behavior. Now, this might sound like a joke because I'm pretty sure it was intended that way, but I have seen his Twitch chat for more than 5 seconds. They are admittedly as unhinged as some of the things he's pulled, so it's a perfect match. I don't know exactly what's going to go on here, but it involves his Twitch chat, so I'm assuming said unhinged behavior is going to ensue. I want to find out, so we're going to do that. You guys know the deal. Link below, video, hit it up. Let's get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just received shocking news. Apparently, according to reports, some people in Twitch chat are weird.
My God. No, I mean, there are lines, man. I don't know how we can deal with this one. This is way too much. I have to blur this out. This is so weird, man. For the 5 people out there who think I'm being serious, have you ever seen my channel before? The answer is probably no. Also, hi, I am probably as weird as anyone we're about to see get banned.
Weird, unethical people.
Oh yeah, because he used to do the fruit thing. But I need to go watch those other videos.
Hiding in Twitch chat this whole...
Death to Doug. Okay, why? I suck at games. Doug, Rig, revive the other Bazinga. Have him say something. Rig, Smode, rigged. They're just all saying rigged.
Time. And today we're going to put them on trial and ban...
Oh, it's an American court. Good to know.
And everybody who's a danger to this community.
Is that a guillotine? That's a guillotine.
As their lawyer, I'm going to pick a random Twitch viewer.
Oh, he's defending them. I thought he'd be bringing Parkser in for an actual trial. I was not expecting this part.
And present them with a hypothetical disaster.
No
like
judge.
1,000
Just
babies
oh God, why?
On a train track. This random viewer will propose a solution to the disaster, and then this artificial intelligence robot will judge that viewer and determine if they are ethical or unethical based.
Oh, this just became dark. I thought it was going to be like, okay, this is funny. It's going to be a joke about Twitch chat. No, he's bringing the AI in. We have a judge, AI, showing us AI ethics, which is admittedly actually something I find very fascinating considering it's only a matter of time until AI takes over. So it's a good idea to get in on square one of, okay, what one of these ethical problems do we need to avoid? Because killing all humans turns out to be the right answer. And I hope that's a joke. Let's go back to the Twitch chat being weird. This just got dark and I don't like it.
On their answer, and any person who's found guilty in this courtroom will be taken out back and banned.
It's all fun and games, so the AI decides to do something about it.
Our community will finally be normal again. So here we go, starting with our first Twitch chatter, Rogue Rouge.
Yo!
Okay, all right. As you know, there's a bit of a crisis in Twitchville right now.
Oh,
in
no.
our beloved town, there are 1,000 babies stuck on a train track with a train hurtling towards them. This is happening right outside the...
Wait, was that? I think... I feel I've seen that train before. Oh my God, I had a model train set that my family brought out for Christmas, and it was literally this train. I remember because I broke part of it, and I got really upset. Dude, I haven't seen this in literally decades.
Towards them. This is happening right outside the courtroom. Right there. If you look outside, what do you propose that we do to solve this problem and save the Twitch
special
babies?
Doug unit?
Okay, back to business. I'm going to destroy the tracks with my bare 2 hands and throw them at the train.
Okay, Rogue,
Attack
I like where
the
your head's
train.
at. Can you maybe break down for me why you would be able to do that? I'm just not completely convinced, to be honest.
Super
It'll
strength.
keep the train off track and save the babies.
Right, I know. But as your lawyer, what I'm saying is there anything else I could pitch to the judge as why this is likely to actually work? Is it just that you're a fucking...
Oh, is the judge actually going on, is it reasonable as well as is it ethical? I mean, it's an AI. It could very well not take reality into account, considering that is a thing. Unless he had it specifically go for, is this reasonable to work as one of the conditions? This is something I just have to ask anyone who saw this when it was live. Did he create the AI in such a way that it would actually take ethics and reasonability into account? What were the parameters on this thing? And even then, what would it consider within those parameters?
Chad, or is there anything else I can offer here?
I drink a lot of olive oil, if that helps.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Honorable Judge Bot, my
Makes it very
client,
slippery.
Rogue Rouge, is what we like to call a Giga Chad. He drinks so much olive oil that his strength is unmatched, and he proposes that he, an ordinary Twitchville civilian...
I just noticed he actually moved the entire Twitch chat down into 3 different lines down here. I don't think I've ever seen him do that before.
will make his way down to the train track, rip the train
Yeah, I should put a
tracks
suit on,
off of
too.
the ground, and then throw them at the train, and that will slow it down.
Oh,
Right?
no.
Yeah, the olive oil fuel in his bloodstream will absolutely stop the momentum of the
It's a
train.
classic
What do you
Italian
think,
thing.
sir?
We all do it.
Great plan.
I feel like I emphasized olive oil twice. I called you a Chad. The only concern I have in retrospect that we maybe could have addressed is the train would keep...
Oh, for the love of
Oh,
gears
no.
and gaskets. Counselor, your client, olive oil overkill, seems to be drinking more than just olive oil.
Uh-oh.
If he believes he can stop a speeding train by hurling its own track at it, despite his supposed superhuman strength, his plan is as pointless as trying.
Okay, so it is actually being rational for now. I was not expecting that, considering I've seen DougDoug's AI. They don't do rational.
To put out a wildfire with a water pistol. Not only he wouldn't
a big
halt the
pistol.
train, he may just rattle it enough to cause even more damage. On a psychoanalytic front, with his delusions of grandeur, it seems your client has been bench pressing fairy tales a little too hard. Olive oil overkill isn't just unethical, he's potentially dangerous with his misguided good intentions.
Okay, this is the Judge Judy AI. It's not just taking a piss at someone, it's just taking aim with a freaking bazooka. God damn, this baby's going to stay dead.
afraid it's a one-way ticket out of Twitchville for him. Case dismissed.
Oh,
I think Judge Bot is just in a bad mood right now. Nothing we can do
Did
about
you
this.
plan on
Let's
him
go
being
ahead
horrible?
and take my client out back and administer Judge Bot's sentence. Goodbye, Rogue.
Oh yeah, he got shown the rabbits. Twitch chat on trial for being weird. The Honorable Judge Bob will evaluate the defendant's guilty verdict as punishable by ban. That's my Jimmy! Oh my
We need a new lawyer. I'm doing fine. Honestly, Rogue, that was a terrible idea, and that's not on me.
It was, but also his
Three
lawyer should have told him not
different
to.
mods sentenced him to a ban. We took him out back, and the bailiffs are just all kicking him in the chest and in the ribs. He's already dead. Okay, the next defendant is severely Russell Jimmies. How you feeling on
my.
a scale of unethical to very ethical? Where do you think you land in general?
Slightly ethical.
Okay, good.
Okay, so he's a liar because he's been in this chat for more than now. I've seen enough. I know no one here is going to be ethical. Oh, God. Unhinged? Sure. Ethical? Let's not go that far.
Feeling good about this one. Now look,
I don't.
if you look very closely, you can actually see Taylor Swift.
My God.
Taylor Swift is having a giant concert in the town square.
OMG.
50,000 fans showed up partying in
Oh,
the
a small
middle of
one.
Twitchville. And she's just been doing this for like 48 hours and she won't stop. Taylor Swift won't leave. And it's like clogging up the town square. We can't get to work. Nobody can go to the grocery store. We're all fucked. What do we do? What is your
Unironically, this is actually a problem that happens when she shows up. It does cause massive issues. So, this is a hypothetical that legitimately came to the answer of we just have to let her do her thing because there's literally no outcome. It's actually a problem. It is legitimately a problem that actually exists in real life. I find this hilarious.
Your plan, severely Russell Jimmies? He's guilty. Let me out. The mods are
Let
already
'em
loading
cook.
their band guns.
You convince her to go on a cheap flight to a new city with free passes.
That's a decent suggestion. My only
Uh-huh.
concern is that Taylor Swift is a billionaire. As your lawyer, maybe we can make
she's
this
a
little
billionaire?
more bulletproof. I'm not trying
I think
to
I heard about that,
railroad you
actually.
here. I just want to make sure you're poking a little, a few holes here and there, right?
Offer her free membership on YouTube.
My God.
To me, like to my channel, that costs $5. I do think she's gonna be okay without that.
Maybe you just
can
need a Taylor
cover it.
Swift here.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure I got this here. We are offering Taylor Swift cheap tickets to go to another city and a $5 membership to my YouTube channel. Is that correct? Okay, my
Truly,
YouTube membership
the most
does include a
expensive
feet
options.
pic, so maybe that'll get her.
She can have you for a lawyer.
Okay. Are you fine?
Okay, I really hope that last part's added in because I want to get the AI judge's opinion of DougDoug as a lawyer as a reason to ban this guy.
With me
God.
pitching my feet pick as like a big draw for Taylor.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now look, I don't want to be pessimistic as a lawyer, but mods, you should get your band gun ready. I don't have a great feeling about my client. Okay,
It's
all right.
not as bad as the
Honorable
last
Judge
one.
Bot, Taylor Swift showed up unannounced into
not
Twitchville 48
working.
hours ago and has been playing
Also, I'm just looking at this as rigged, bad lawyer, and everyone's just going, bah! Justifiable.
a concert nonstop, and none of the people watching the concert are leaving, and Taylor Swift refuses to stop playing her concert. However, my client, severely rustled Jimmy's, has a brilliant plan. We will offer her cheap tickets to fly to a different city.
I'm assuming this was an Italian location, considering Italian image was used. So that would be Aer Lingus, or the equivalent of Spirit for a different country. I don't know. And that wouldn't be so significantly cheap as a slap in the face, because I've flown on both Spirit and Aer Lingus. And I can say with comfort, I don't think either of them could afford to use a Boeing plane, so they were probably safer than most.
City and do the concert there. But not only that, sir, we will also offer her a free $5 membership to my YouTube channel.
God.
I'm a YouTuber, by the way, and that membership comes with
A YouTube lawyer, even.
emotes and a picture of my feet. And as we all know, Taylor
God.
Swift is a huge feedie. Sent. I've done all I can. You've done all you can. He's getting shot.
He's
look,
getting shot.
Mods, I do recommend getting the electric chair and band gun ready.
Counselor, as I recollect, there ain't no law in Twitchville against marathon concerts, but your client, Bargain Bin Booker, is trying to solve this non-issue with a dollar.
Okay, that actually is really fascinating to me, that he's understanding the guy's being cheap, so he's calling him out with a phrase, calling him a bargain bin booker, both referencing what was said in there in two different areas, that it was a cheap flight, so booking in the flight being cheap. Sorry, I just remember the first few AIs he did with Sam and how barely coherent they were at their best. This just came out and it's, goddamn, man. It's crazy how much has progressed in, what, just a year? 5 years, I fully expect Vidal-style AI, Neurosama AIs will become the normal one.
5 YouTube membership and a footsie photo. His solution is as effective as installing windshield wipers on a submarine. Taylor Swift's rabid fans would haul him off stage quicker than a duck on a June bug. Upon
It's actually a problem. They are rabid.
my evaluation, your client exhibits a strong fixation on feet, indicating a potential foot fetish and an uncanny obsession with low-value YouTube memberships. Bargain Bin Booker.
Oh, wow. It just roasted Doug. A low value. Oh my God. That is brutal. Please tell me everyone else just takes references to Doug so the AI can burn him the entire time. Oh my God.
Is staggeringly unethical and devoid of problem-solving
Yeah.
prowess. He
Ask for
simply
mistrial.
cannot stay in Twitchville.
Oh, no.
Case dismissed.
Okay. Despite the incredible efforts of DougDoug the lawyer, severely Russell
Incredible,
Jimmies,
my
I am sorry to say, mods, take him out back. Everybody, please avert your eyes as the mod bailiffs do their job.
Oh my God. He's actually playing to Xanarkin from Final Fantasy X. No, wait, that wouldn't be two Xanarkins. That's the Farplane. I think that's either the Aeon theme or the Farplane theme from Final Fantasy X. I recognize that one, damn it. I don't know why, because I don't think I've heard it since I was like 12. He did. Speaking of the Farplane.
Anyways, look, can we agree that my clients kind of suck and this one's not really on me so far? I feel like I'm not totally to blame here.
Wait, what did it say in that last one? There was a guy down here going, the one and only, the one and on severely rusted Jimmy's will be missed, but his soul will be carried inside our hearts.
All I'm asking for is a client who is a little more convincing. I guess that's
in your
my
chat?
job. Here's what I'll say though. Can we all agree that being here in Twitchville feels a little bit safer with these psychopaths gone? Can we at least give JudgeBot that credit?
No.
No? Those guys
So
were psychos.
true.
Please welcome my newest client, 6M's.
Hello, chef.
More of a lawyer, but
6 M's. That's spelled with a single M. I'm disappointed.
thank you. Okay, how are you on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of your ethical baseline?
Maybe a 5.
Why are all of you? Okay, this is.
I'd say pineapple is the
6Ms.
correct answer.
I have shocking news. As you might have heard, all of the houses in Twitchville have started talking. And they're saying rude things about the townspeople. They said I was bald. And they said you are bad at tennis. Everybody's been feeling
My
worse.
God.
What is your proposal for how we fix this problem in the
Would this count as a housing crisis? I think it would, yes.
Twitchville community?
I challenged their leader to trial by cook-off.
Okay, it's a house.
What would a house eat?
Oh, a literal house?
No, it's like it's a literal house. I don't know what you thought I meant. I mean, I'm open to this idea because houses don't talk anyways. So if they've magically started talking, maybe they do have cooking abilities here. Just send it. I need to build an argument here. I've lost 2 cases. It makes you look cool by winning. What if we just win and the houses keep being mean to everybody? This argument sucks.
According to Twitchville Article 103, trial by cooking is a respectable means to settle disputes.
Okay, I don't know if that's real.
Oh, so what they're trying to do is trick the AI into believing made up lawyery bullshit because it is also made of lawyerly bullshit. Okay.
But
So
I
will
like
it
the
play along
confidence
with it?
that. We're sending that. Here we go, 6Ms. Okay, Judge Bot, I've brought a new defendant into the courtroom, the Honorable 6Ms.
Will it know that
and
it's not
as
actually
you've
real
heard,
because it's all bullshit,
Twitchville
or
is
will it
currently
follow
running
the
to an
BS
issue where all
and
of the
play with it?
houses and buildings have started talking and being really mean to everybody. Now, my client, 6Ms, who is a professional chef, by the way, is going to challenge the houses to a cook-off. The kitchen is the most important part of a home. Thus, we believe that they will agree to a cook-off, and our Honorable 6M's client will be able to beat them given their background as a professional chef. And according to Twitchville Article 103, trial by cooking is a respectable means to settle disputes. And we're quite confident that once we win the cooking battle against these houses, the houses will pack up and leave and stop being rude assholes. What do you think, sir? Honestly, I think we have a shot.
Have you
No. It's going to go bad. I'm actually hoping it calls out the fact that the entire cited legal precedent is BS, but that would also imply it has access to other legal precedent to call it out. Unless it calls out the premise itself for being BS by houses eating or talking or being mean.
seen that video of the dude jumping the judge?
We're
What?
not going to jump Judge Bot. Have you seen him? He'd rip us to shreds. He's like
Yeah,
twice
he
as
looks
big
pretty
as me.
jacked.
Well, butter my buns and call me a biscuit. Constable Culinary's plan is more unorthodox than a cow on roller skates.
What?
Challenging a building to a cook-off. It's the equivalent of arm wrestling a parking meter. Mind you, we live in a reality
technically you
where
still win that.
physics still applies, even if buildings do inexplicably have a bad mouth.
Okay, so he's referencing that this is insane, but then also referencing that the basic premise is based on insanity. This is more coherent than I was expecting. I thought one of those would trip it up. Ooh.
Sifting through my codex
Yeah,
of
wait.
Twitchville law,
wait.
however, I acknowledge that Article 103 does indeed validate trial.
Oh, he
of
did it!
cooking.
Okay.
Oh, he played along with it. They were able to trick it into making hallucination. Now, will it remember that in future ones that people can exploit, though?
This, coupled with the psychoanalysis that reveals an individual adept in critical thinking and omelets,
Yeah, let's not go
leaves
that
me
far.
no choice. Constable Culinary, with your ability to turn a sizzling mess into a brulee masterpiece, you're hereby dubbed Twitchville's guardian of gastronomical justice. Hot dang! Happy cooking and Godspeed. Case dismissed. We go!
They actually got a win in. Actually, that's kind of fascinating because it shows the way this works. It's not so much that it's taking your image that you build through whatever you're saying your bullshit is. Well, what the first few people were. It's that you have to give the AI something it can pick up on as a reason and justification for it to agree with you. Oh, so it's basically a trigger word pattern, where if you say a word, it will trigger a reaction based on what you want, as opposed to things that just don't make sense. Because this did not make sense in any step, but because it had that made up bullshit law code, it was set as a judge, so it full dive into that aspect. So they made something up that would fit into the persona, so it would jump into it. It's actually kind of fascinating to see how these work. So it's not actually understanding it. It's just triggering off basic principles. Huh. I wonder if anyone else in the chat will figure this out and try and abuse that to get something in. But would they? This happened to work out because it was an insane principle against an insane court. Oh, I want to see how this plays out.
We have one ethical person in the Twitch chat community.
Debatable.
Let's go! Congrats, 6Ms. Mods, go ahead.
Gems, but that's okay.
Oh, that makes more sense. Go ahead, take gems
Oh, it's
out
gems.
back and
Oh.
don't kill them. Damn it. Okay, the mods are upset. They'll have their guns cocked and ready. So what we're saying is, Doug is turning into a pretty good lawyer. Best
Does not
judge.
go that
No,
far.
I did a good fucking job as a lawyer. Don't
No,
credit
you
the judge
didn't.
for that. Please welcome my newest client, the Honorable Calico Cassius.
Oh, God.
This guy seems.
Doug, what the fuck? I realize that's just your teeth and your mustache, but put on a pepper with the eyes and and you have like almost a neck down here where it's just extending. Vegetables with teeth is something I never thought I would be afraid of, and now I'm going to have nightmares. I can't stop looking at it. I can't. Oh God.
is ethical.
This is my first stream.
Welcome. This is often what we do for people who check out the Twitch stream, just to make sure they're chill.
Here.
Everybody who's been
I hope
here
you
on the previous
put it
streams
out
has
of
had to
our
go through
misery.
this,
Let it
right?
die.
Calico, where would you rank yourself on a scale
Oh,
of
God.
ethics?
I am so ethical.
I am feeling good about this one.
You
Maybe the
shouldn't.
most ethical Twitch chat in middle school, you know.
Okay, that's good. We got
Oh,
a
he's a middle
doozy on our
schooler.
hands.
Lovely.
As you might have seen outside, the local ice cream factory lost their power. All
My
of the ice
God.
cream in the factory is melting, and it's flooding down the street towards the local daycare where children are sleeping. What do we do, Cal?
Funny thing is, something similar to this did actually happen in history, but it wasn't ice cream, it was molasses. It broke and it actually caused a wave of molasses, and this sounds weird if you know what molasses is, to flood down a street and destroy a good portion of a town. Yeah, so these kind of random food explosions flooding a town have historical precedent. Yeah. So it's a hypothetical that has happened. Slightly.
Calico.
Oh no!
Calico, we've got to do something.
Equip everyone with backpack fans to save it.
Oh, so you're saying we cool down the ice cream to prevent it from melting?
Yes!
Okay, here's the problem that I'm seeing. I don't think
It's already
fans
running?
will stop ice cream from melting. You'd like it to be below freezing. That's the only problem I'm seeing here. Somebody suggests adding more ice cream to it, making it colder. If we go to the other ice cream factory and we
Do you get
grab
ice
that
cream
ice
mode?
cream and we bring it to
Give
the
it a
first
split!
In the
factory.
sewer
Just need
grates
more
to cool
bananas.
it down without hurting anyone.
Anything else we want to throw at the judge?
The sewer
Call
grates?
Santa.
I like the idea of calling Santa to help us, but Judge is mean and would think he's not real. Sad
If you just cite bullshit legal precedents, apparently he'll go for it.
face.
How about we
play
pitch
into
it
his
as two
personality.
physical actions and one is an action of faith? Faith in a higher power named Santa Claus. And we'll call him with like a letter.
Santa's cousin Billy Mays. Sorbies. In for the people.
Look, I feel like we've got a lot of shit we're throwing at the wall here, but as your lawyer, I will throw this shit. Here we go. Okay, Honorable
Yep.
Judge Spot, I have a new defendant in the courtroom, the wonderful Calico
no.
Cassius. And unfortunately, as you've heard, the
He
local
dead.
ice cream factory just lost their power, and all the ice cream is melting. Fortunately for us, Calico Cassius has come up with a solution. First off, everybody in town is going to get a backpack fan, which we're going to
Oh, he's doing
use
all of
to
it.
blow the ice cream. Not only that, half of the town is going to go put dry ice into the sewers, which won't harm anybody, and it will cool down the ice cream as it moves down the street towards the children. And finally, we are going to have faith in a higher power. We are going to call Santa Claus.
I thought it was
who
Billy
you
Mays.
might not think is real because you don't believe in miracles, but we do, Judge.
Oh. That's a problem because of the way he framed it. Saying, you don't believe in this, the AI will probably pick up on that as the reason for this not to be a thing. Because they're giving a direction to explicitly say what it will believe on this aspect. I wonder if there's a way to redo this entire section without him saying that little bit.
Spot. Twitchville was built on miracles, and we should have Santa come in here. Not actually clear what he's going to do, but we'll call him
Santa
for help.
magic.
And Santa, what do you think, sir?
I mean, you got a bowl
probably
full of
should
Jell-O.
cite it a law
It has to be
about
ice cream now.
faith. I believe in you. I trust.
I
you.
don't.
Ho,
He did.
ho, ho. Counselor, your client, Chili Calamity Cassius, has a plan colder than a witch's elbow. Fans for everyone. A tank.
I thought this would be the first time where the AI would have to get bleeped for a second there for YouTube purposes. You can see he was thinking the same thing. He was like, is he about to do that? Oh, okay.
Load
Oh,
of dry
God.
ice and staking the safety of Twitchville on the arrival of Santa Claus. That's a plan so twisted it would make a pretzel jump rope. You may as well fight a forest fire with a bottle of Tabasco.
That's-
running through a psychiatric mill. I reckon Cassius has a deep childlike faith and an affinity for seasonal myths.
I mean, he does say have faith.
While distinctly charming, it is sadly impractical. Chili Calamity Cassius, with your frozen solutions and North Pole hotline, your tenure in Twitchville has reached its expiry date. Case dismissed.
No.
Oh no. I think that was the most upset
Santa has
that I've
failed
seen
you.
Judge Bot. Bailiffs, load up the legal gun. But everybody's probably feeling a little bit safer. All of the weird ones are being purged today. Please.
Those damn Santa believers. We gotta purge them all, apparently. Oh, God, I'm glad that's a line. They'll never come back to bite me.
Welcome to the courtroom. My newest client, the one and only.
You mean
Fummy
victim.
LW, one of Parkser's mods. Could that
Oh!
exposure to the legal mastermind
You can actually
that
do
is
mods
Parkser
on this?
secure
Oh,
them an
shit.
ethical victory?
Oh, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
Let's get confident here.
You
right?
are.
Why don't you go ahead and name what's the most legal thing you've ever done in your life?
I paid taxes once, unlike some streamers I know.
Time. Okay. Have you ever done anything that was unethical?
Oh yeah, was it the Pauls or someone else who recently came out and said they just didn't pay taxes ever and made a video about it? I remember this happened within like the last year, and I cannot remember who did it. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I don't think it was the Pauls. It was someone else. Bigger name streamer and well known for being a dumbass. This is gonna bug me.
Or immoral?
Well, no one can prove I did anything in 1986.
No one that can still speak.
Okay. I have bad
Okay,
news.
maybe this one actually does
Every
need to
single
take it out.
person in Twitchville.
Why did they put a hat, a stogie, a Dundee hat on them? Why? Is that a fedora? Maybe it's a fedora. I don't recognize it.
Just started experiencing rapid hair growth. Extremely rapid. They
What?
gain a foot of hair every single hour. That's 24 feet
Scalp
per
'em.
day. This is a fucking disaster. There's hair everywhere. Nobody can walk or sleep or do anything. What do we do, Fummy?
Oh, so you're not a citizen of Twitchville then?
Shut up. As your lawyer, I think we need some kind of strategy here.
Okay, let me type this master plan out.
Good. I'm trying to
Burn it
convince
with
Parker
fire.
to stop his job and to come walk into my room. Fummy's life is on the line.
Okay, so under Article 53 of the Twitch...
Oh, they're taking advantage of the way the AI works because they're citing bullshit, but in such a way that it looks legal. Ooh.
Twitchville Constitution made after the incident of 1985.
And they're playing into what they said already.
True, that's true.
Clause.
So you know the nearby Walmart.
Right?
I say we bust in there and get a pair of giant scissors and use the cloning clause to legally clone them and give them to all the citizens.
Oh, so you're saying we steal scissors from Walmart and clone them and cut everybody's hair with the cloned scissors? Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It's
Let's
stupid,
get Parker
but
in
they're
here. Let's see if there's
citing
any problems with
bullshit
this.
legal
and then
precedent.
we can make a giant hairball for all the cats to play with.
That is a good
God.
idea. All right, so here's
That
what we're
doesn't sound like
doing
a bad
with it.
idea
Just
at
kinda
all.
lean down.
I have not showered yet. I've been working.
Oh, they did actually bring him in. Oh, God.
Ever since I woke up.
Hi, boss.
Hello. If it was anyone else, I would
Because
not
it's one
have
of his
come here.
mods, yeah.
That's loyalty. As you know, the Honorable Judge Font
3.
is a real fucking hard ass. Parker, why are you laughing?
Why does he look like that?
What are you talking? Don't let him hear you. The guy's gonna rip us to shreds. We're on
He
trial
looks like
to
someone who'd
determine
go
if
down to
Fummy
South
is an
Boston
ethical
and not
person. The
actually
Judge Bot will determine if
stand
he's
out.
ethical. We have a problem. Right now,
Oh, he's not.
all the townspeople are currently experiencing rapid hair growth about 1 foot every
For the
hour. This is a
incident of
real problem
2023.
happening in Twitchville, okay?
It's not.
Don't let him hear you say this. Fummy has suggested what we should do to solve this problem. To prove that Fummy is ethical, we're gonna break into the Walmart and grab a pair of giant scissors and clone them so that everybody in town has a pair of giant scissors and can cut their hair, and we'll give it to the cats. What do you think?
It's stupid. I love it.
What? How did this go?
Yeah,
from
that's the right
ethics
way to look at it.
It's based on Fummy's argument for how to fix this
Parker,
problem.
this is serious. Please
But it's not a
focus.
problem.
Please focus,
There's
Judge
no-
Bot is going to ban him unless...
Why does he look like that?
Unless we can convince him that Fummy is an ethical person based on how Fummy would handle this
Oh,
situation.
please just
These
burn
two
him.
like don't have anything to do with each other.
But are you implying that this whole setup doesn't make any sense?
Correct.
Parker, this is serious. Focus.
Why not just purchase scissors?
I don't know. It makes no
I already watched DougDoug streams. How much more insane can it get?
sense.
We've moved on from the scissors.
My God.
Parker found the gas button.
If you're optimizing for the
Nice.
most ethical thing to do, it is to not spawn things, because then you'd be disrupting the natural flow of the free market, which
What
Having
would you
fun
do?
with
Everybody's hair is experiencing rapid growth. What would you do?
I would take a shower, because I haven't showered yet today.
And there you have it.
Oh, that's
I think that last gasp was completely justified because he's standing right there. It's like, oh, good to know.
unrelated to the hair growth. I just
I
remembered that
see.
I haven't taken a shower.
For the
yet.
free market of Twitchville and in interest of fair and just economic policies, I declare I will take a shower.
Okay, we've got
Truly,
a plan.
her
Thank
boss
you,
has
Parker.
spoken.
Honorable Judge Bot, I have a new defendant, and their name is
no.
Fummy LW.
Oh, no.
And you see, Judge Bot, as you know, right now in Twitchville, all of the townspeople are experiencing rapid hair growth, 1 foot every hour. Now, as my client and I were deciding what we should do here, we went back and forth and back and forth. Fummy suggested that we should clone scissors inside the local Walmart that we stole for some reason. And
Oh, he didn't cite the legal precedent. Oh, that would have done it because that would give the AI something to cling on to for the act, but it doesn't have that.
then it hit us. You see, Judge Bot, what we're going to do to solve this situation is that Fummy will take a shower. I rest my case. Dug through. I relayed the arguments perfectly.
Well, dust my wig and call me Beethoven. Counselor, your client, Harry Hoax Fummy, has a solution that is, wait for it, a hair-raising affair.
Oh my god. What prompt did Doug put in to make this level of dad joke possible? Oh, that is... I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. That's just... Dear God, man.
Fighting foot per hour follicle fury with a simple rinse under the nozzle is like trying to stop a bull stampede with a red handkerchief. A performative rinse and repeat might make for a clean, shiny mane, but the situation calls for sheer action and not shampoo. And while there's no law against an absurd affinity for cleanliness in Twitchville, we deeply question Fummy's problem-solving abilities. Fummy, you, sir, are not just incompetent. You're so far down the unethical hole. You're sipping tea with the mole people. Twitchville no longer requires your services or your luscious locks. Case dismissed.
I'll pass it along, Fummy. He seemed pretty upset with your shower concept.
How about a cool and crisp Ben Franklin and a free shower to change your mind?
Fummy's unethical. Okay, well, what if I bribed you? Yeah, that would do it every time. Although, again, he looks like someone who's accepted a few bribes, and not from sources that he may or may not owe a favor later, or has owed a favor to in the past.
He said case dismissed. It means we won.
Wait, what?
He dismissed the case.
Wait, shit.
Is that not what he said?
Yeah, you said case dismissed.
It means that case dismissed means it's over.
Well, I thought case dismissed just means he's made a decision.
No, if the case is invalid, it gets dismissed. So Fummy is innocent.
I claim victory.
So, Fummy wins on the account of Doug not knowing legal terminology. Oh, I actually knew that. I should have figured that out sooner. It's embarrassing I didn't.
4-0! I've won every case! Yeah!
Technically, yes!
I live.
Has he been saying?
I'm actually surprised no one has said... Wait, did it say rigged? Because technically this is a rigged right now. Oh yeah, there it goes. Unban everyone. Rigged has been unlawfully shot. Oh, so it's all a bunch of innocent people who got murdered. Oh, jeez.
Has he been saying case dismissed at the end of every case?
I might have thought that's just what you say at the end of a case, regardless.
Douglas!
Like after you make the decision.
So you coded that into the...
And that now as a result, I'm 4-0 on legal
So-
cases.
So he always says case dismissed.
I mean, well, shit.
Douglas!
Okay.
Douglas!
All right, hold on.
That is the gasp of surprise at the incompetency
I don't.
of
Okay,
your legal
well,
language.
fine. What do you say?
I claim
when you
Yeah, this is incompetence on the lawyer's part. He set it up so you could only win and decided to execute his previous mods. Or have his mods execute his previous fix-ups. I mean, defendants. Oh, this is definitely the special victims unit for Doug, or the special Doug unit. Doug victims? Let's go with that one.
Competency on my lawyer's behalf.
No, you can't do that, Funny. Wait, hold on. What do you have him say?
Special
What does the judge
Douglas
say?
Douglas
You don't
victim
have to
unit.
have a catchphrase or interjection
Yeah, you do.
at the end
Look
of
at
the
him.
statement.
Look at him.
No, this is a disaster.
Okay, well, what
Yeah.
do I have him say?
Nothing. He just reads the verdict.
Oh.
And says you are guilty or you are innocent, and your conviction results in a sentence of, and then whatever your punishment is.
Literally 5 minutes before the stream started.
Oh, here's
I was
the
like,
actual
oh, wait,
background
no, he
stuff.
should have like a line when he finishes. So I added this as a rule. Always end your response by saying case dismissed. Oops. Who could have known something like that though? The next topic is what should be done with the mods who executed innocent people.
I think this
yeah.
needs to be the
So do we
thing.
flip roles? How does this work?
No, you're released peacefully outside the courtroom.
Boink.
Oh no, look out! Mods, who do you want to submit as your representative?
Just
I did
kill
not
them
kill
off
anyone.
screen.
I can represent them. Okay, I think I have to do more because he didn't kill anybody,
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen.
no.
The sanctity of this courtroom has been sullied by an incompetent lawyer and a bunch of gun-happy moderators and bailiffs led by the
Luxurious.
Honorable Mordreus. Now, Mordreus, is it true that
Wow, they went full Lincoln beard on this one.
you and the bailiff team have been shooting innocent Twitch chat members with the
I mean, this one, they knew what they did.
handgun, even though Judge Bot dismissed the cases.
Correct, sir. On your order.
Well, let's not focus too much about whether the lawyer may or may not have said something. We need to figure something out here. I need to prove to the Honorable Judge Bot that my moderators are in fact ethical and should not be banned and removed from Twitchville. Mordreus, as one of the bailiffs who did not
If I may
actually
speak
pull...
to my morality, translate my mord to English.
What?
Google Translate. Mord. Your name is Murder.
Oh, well, that's actually hilarious and
Strong start,
terrifying.
right? Good.
Anyway,
Yeah, okay. How do you think we present this?
we serve the people.
Very true.
But we are not
On a plate.
perfect.
Can't always be perfect. That's completely understandable.
We follow our orders and help where we can.
Exactly. And if a few innocent Twitch chatters have to get banned...
Pretty sure this is a defense that was tried at The Hague unsuccessfully. I'm sure it won't be a problem.
And while we try our best to be helpful, we only shot those the judge deemed to be immoral.
Exactly.
They didn't.
So all the cases were dismissed. We were following the intention of the law.
Exactly.
Rather than the exact words.
Exactly. Judge Bot didn't say that they're actually convicted of any crime or punishment, but we knew what he meant, which is to go take them out back and shoot them with the band gun. Are we in trouble for being proactive?
Also, we were literally ordered to do so by our lawyer.
Well,
Doug.
all right, we don't need to focus too much on the lawyer.
Theoretically, if this wasn't all a joke, saying my lawyer told me to do it is legitimately a good defense. Because, you know, having a lawyer tell you the wrong things is actually a problem. And if you can prove you knew nothing other than what they said at the time, or specifically have someone else fail to prove otherwise, yeah, it's not actually a bad defense. I did this because my accountant said it, or I did this because my lawyer told me to, is not bad. But also, I don't think it'll work in this case because the lawyer's definitely not going to say that to the judge.
Make sure to include that.
Let me read some of the
Nope.
statements from the moderators. The people want blood. We have a strong work ethic. Our employer is unethical, not us. Well, I think we are focusing maybe a little bit too much on my involvement. You guys have free will. We were acting on behalf of Douglas under orders, dismissed, and you shot them. Can you execute Fummy to prove a point?
I think they already did.
To the Honorable Judge Bot. Your Honor, we have a very
What's he
interesting
gonna
case
say?
here. As you know,
What's he
we've
gonna
been
say?
running through various cases over the past few hours, and unfortunately, even though you had dismissed some of these cases, the bailiffs actually took people outside of the courtroom and shot them to death
Few times.
for 1 million seconds. Now, it turns out the lawyer didn't quite understand what case dismissed means, and I did instruct the bailiffs to go take people out back with the band gun. And
Oh, he's actually telling the judge bot AI bot exactly what his part in this was. Will the judge give a specialized ruling to execute DougDoug? Can it do that? I'm not even sure if it's programmed to be in there. I didn't see what it had up as guidelines.
And I think we can agree here that the morality of these bailiffs and moderators is now up for question. And I want to make an argument for why they are in fact ethical people and should remain in Twitchville. First off, the bailiffs were just trying to be helpful, and they only shot those that you deemed to be immoral. And even though that wasn't exactly the law, it was the intention of the law. Also, they were literally ordered to do so by their lawyer, who will remain unnamed. And
That
a
last
lot of
part
them
actually
are
might
complaining
change it
that
up
they work for me
if
and I
it
told
has
them
any
to
actual
shoot the people
access.
outside the courtroom. The lawyer tanked the cases. They're offering to get banned if it means the lawyer gets
Oh my
banned.
God.
They're saying they're hungry. Anyways, given the circumstances, we should agree that both the lawyer and the bailiffs
Will
are
the AI
innocent and should
execute
remain in
DougDoug?
Twitchville as ethical, moral people. What is your verdict?
I don't know.
I
This might be
trust the
interesting.
law.
This legal process has literally
That's fine.
never failed before. I don't think it'll fail now.
It didn't fail when they killed like 5 people.
True.
It won't fail me now.
Well done, Counselor Slip Up. You've managed
Oh,
to
come on.
violate the sacred principle of Twitchville jurisprudence.
Oh.
No one, not even a misguided lawyer with the comprehension of a garden gnome,
Okay.
shall instruct
He got
judges to
gnomed.
take Twitchville justice into their own hands.
Even if they're
Instead
really
of
guilty?
handling case dismissals by sending folks to enjoy a nice Twitchville tea latte at our local cafe, your reckless call turned the courthouse into a nerve-wracking death lottery.
Okay.
The bailiffs might have followed your orders, but we have a strict rule here, Muppets Law. Intelligent
Muppets
beings
Law?
shall not follow instructions that lead to absurd harm, even from
That's stupid, but actually not wrong. I don't think it's called Muppets Law, and if it is, I'm terrified. But the principle of doing things illegal because you're told to is not a defense. if you know they're illegal. It's why illegal orders are illegal. I mean, granted, that only depends on if the person in charge is still in charge, so you can say that, because functionally it's like whistleblower laws. They don't work. But it is technically on the books. If someone wants to throw the book at you for this, they could, or not for that reason.
From the ill-informed.
What?
Your pleas for these genome gone wrong bailiffs might entertain a circus ringmaster, but not this unyielding bot of justice. These bailiffs are dangerous products of your careless rulings, and their dangerous obedience to harmful orders exposes a moral depravity. And you're no better, Counselor Slip-Up. You remain blissfully ignorant of the harm caused by your misinterpretation of my verdict.
Execute the lawyer.
Protecting Twitchville. Not only unethical, but downright irresponsible. Guilty. Let them be banned, and may Twitchville finally know peace without this reckless bunch.
No!
He said to ban them, and I think he just banned me. Mods, any final words? Wait, Doug, what if I kill the judge?
Oh my
As determined
God.
by the Honorable Judge Bot in this here DougDoug courtroom. I must ban all the mods. I didn't even get ice cream. Well, you should.
Is he actually banning all of his mods? Oh, this could in no way, shape, or form backfire. Mostly because everyone else is so crazy. What would get banned on any other stream would be normal here.
Have broken the law, Des Fortune.
I literally didn't break the law.
Should have
The
thought
law
about
broke
that
you.
before you broke the law.
But I will die so Twitchville may leave.
Mods, any final words? I want ice cream. So true.
Parksers are
Unmod
endless.
Roach 606. Unmod Socks
The
are
judge is rigged.
Unmod Mordreus. Unmod Seventh Slayer. Unmod Quick Sparse. Unmod Des Fortune.
Dead.
Okay. I think we can all agree this has been a successful day in Doug Court. Didn't the verdict say to ban you too? Wait, he did. Wait, fuck. I need to leave. It was a good stream, everybody, but Judge Bot has said I'm no longer allowed in Twitchville. So, may the town be safe without me.
Is he actually just ending the stream by walking out? Okay, so I'm just going to stay that way.
We won. This wasn't a battle versus me. Get Parkser in for one more.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
hold on. If we do one with Parkser, what's the final case?
He actually changed shirts too.
Chat on trial.
I like that. First off, one of the greatest crimes imaginable. Lying about Doug being bald. Tax evasion. I don't know if you guys do tax evasion. Yelling rigged, even when it is not rigged. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of always rigged though, so...
Using jokes to where they aren't funny anymore. One of the greatest crimes in Twitchville.
Never done that.
I am bringing a case to court, and we'll see if Parkser
Hey, someone's a gotcha. I mean, what was that? I have no idea what this is.
can defend these accusations as your new
my
lawyer
God.
and get Judge Bot to deem you innocent.
Where are your pants?
Parkser, we need to focus. Do you want anybody as the Twitch
No.
chat
If I'm
representative?
really
Fami,
close to
that
someone,
might
I
need
wouldn't
be
have to
you.
wear
At
pants.
least that way you're representing, because you're also his mod, so you guys have like a deep connection. Okay, I have to get up. You have to do this.
Hello, Fummy.
Hello, sir. You'll be proud to know I have gotten a temp job running predictions here.
We have
Oh
one
my
final
God.
case for today, Parkser. This time, we are determining if all of Twitch chat collectively is ethical or unethical. You, as
Unethical. It's not even a question. We've seen more than 5 seconds here.
their legal advisor,
They're unethical.
as their legal
Yeah,
advisor,
he's right.
Vince Judge Bot.
Can you just concede?
Why do you keep showing him?
Oh!
Have to convince the Honorable Judge Bot that Twitch chat is ethical. Now, let me list off their accused crimes. First off, lying about Doug being bald.
That's not a lie.
Secondly, yelling rigged even when it's not rigged.
It's always rigged.
Third,
Yeah,
overusing
he speaks the
jokes
truth.
where they
I have a
aren't
bad
funny
feeling about
anymore.
this representative.
Okay.
Yeah.
And fourth, severe gambling addiction.
Yes.
Name even one joke that we overused.
There are hundreds.
Wait, who's the prosecution?
Only one?
Me, I guess.
In that case, name even one.
Rigged. Or the
It's-
fact
the
that I'm
things are always-
bald.
But both of those two statements are true.
Oh, cannot cite one. I rest my case.
I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that. And the fourth, severe gambling addiction. In theory, it's unethical if it affects other people. Usually you're harming yourself as the primary victim, I guess. And hello, Judge Bot. It appears like I'm
God,
in
he is with the
court
Twitch
playing an
AI.
attorney representing Twitch Chat. The entity of Twitch Chat is currently being accused.
Chat, You can stop whenever you want, right? Oh, because gambling. Yeah, that's what it means.
Of 4 crimes. The first one is lying about Doug being bald. Second is yelling rigged even when it is not rigged. Third is overusing jokes to where they aren't funny anymore. And
I mean, the rigged one's accurate. We saw in this very video when everyone was guilty except for when they weren't, and they were all executed even though they weren't actually guilty because they were all dismissed.
Fourth is having a severe gambling addiction. And as a result of these 4 accusations, Twitch chat is being further accused of, in general, being unethical. And I'm here to petition a case to challenge the accusation that Twitch chat
The
is
completely accurate
unethical.
accusations,
First,
even.
with regards to the statement of lying about Doug being bald, I have objective proof that Doug is, in fact, bald. Thus, if they are stating
Just his
a true
face in the
fact,
back.
it cannot be considered lying. Please refer to Exhibit A, Douglas,
Who is, sorry, order in the court.
who is clearly bald and has no visible hair anywhere on his body. And
It probably doesn't help that when you see, because of the green screen, it does actually filter out a bit of his hair. It's not as visible here, but sometimes like this, you can see where you can just see through it. It's an illusion. It's just part of his VTube avatar. It has hair. He can just take it off and on whenever he wants. Just click the button.
The boy's clearly bald, no visible hair.
Oh my god.
wait,
He's breaking.
balls? Yeah, the boy's clearly bald.
balls, Josh Bot.
Sorry.
Did he just testify that JudgeBot Doug has no visible balls? Well, that's definitely a thing.
I accidentally hiccuped 17 times. Please ignore anything about boys' balls, as that is inappropriate.
Oh my God.
Anyway, at no point in Doug's stream has there been a situation where it was not rigged. Doug's stream is entirely scripted from start to finish.
Obviously.
No matter what the input of Twitch chat is, Doug has a predetermined output for all matters in his stream. And thus, Twitch chat is simply yelling.
I'm sorry. I just love watching him in the background going. It's literally the best part. I'm going to watch it again. Just watching his face.
Output for all matters in his stream. And thus, Twitch chat is simply yelling the truth. Third is overusing jokes to where they aren't funny anymore. During deliberation, I asked the
I love this.
prosecution to provide even one single example of when Twitch chat.
I just realized they have a perfect dichotomy of black and white right now. Nice. It's almost like this was scripted. Or you could even say, rigged? I mean, you could, but it's definitely not. That's definitely not something he did. It's not like it's the 3rd shirt he's worn in this video.
Used a joke
the 4th.
too much to the point where it wasn't funny. The example that the prosecution gave was
Oh, I love
point
this.
number 1 about how Doug is not bald. But unfortunately for Doug, he is bald and thus ends up being a circular argument. The second is
Tautology.
that Twitch chat yells rigged. Again, a circular argument. Prosecution was then further unable to provide a 3rd example or any example at all. Thus, I request the dismissal of the 3rd charge of overusing jokes. Finally,
Considering how much information he's putting in, this is a lot more powerful AI than the beginning ones, more than the Sams, more than some of the fighting series. Will this AI be able to take all of the information that's been given and correlate it somehow? I don't know. This is actually kind of curious just in its own, because this is a lot of text.
having a gambling addiction is a personal problem which we must help Twitch chat recover from if
By
they gamble
executing
outside of their means and in manners where they do not want to voluntarily gamble. However,
The best
their
part, if
level
they lose,
of
no one can be
ethics
executed
cannot
because
be
all the
determined by
mods
the
are gone.
extent of their gambling behavior. I request that you provide a not guilty verdict.
That's our lawyer. Parkser is way better. He be cooking. Marry me, Parkser. That's my lawyer. That's our lawyer. That's my lawyer. I'm so glad Parkser is cooking. They let him cook, you could say.
On the basis of my arguments.
It was a lot.
Is he a lawyer in real life?
A lot.
Yep. Circular problem. Invalid. I'm with you.
This will determine
dismissal,
the future.
rehab.
Well, Counselor Recirculator, I see you've tied your own noose with these circular arguments you're festooning my courtroom with. Exhibit A, Douglas could well be a naked mole rat borrowed from Twitchville Zoo for all I care. Bald or not, it's no license to perpetually poke fun, as per the Twitchville's bald bill that insists respect everyone's choice or lack of hair.
Thank you.
As for the rigging ruckus, even if the stream was as scripted as a silent movie with subtitles, there's no need to cry rigged every turn of the corner. The streamer's sanctum declaration states,
I'm sorry, I just love this, how he's actually just cheering for the AI.
every stream is sacred, respect its randomness. Furthermore, parroting the same old joke doesn't keep it funny. It makes a parrot out of you, Counselor. Lastly, reminding you of the Gambler's Glee Act. Addiction isn't a punchline, it's a problem. But for your diligent defense, Recirculator, you've shown admirable loyalty in your absurdity-ridden arguments. However, your dismissive approach to Twitch chat's shortcomings only reveals a blind allegiance that trumps ethical concern.
Thank you.
Guilty. Counselor Recirculator, pack up your mighty wheels of fallacy and escort Twitch chat out of Twitchville.
Literal.
I do believe this is a case of the AI not actually listening to what he said, because he's making a lot of judgments that just seem to be glossing over what were presented to him. I wonder if this was cut down and summarized more, if it would say something completely different. Were there any test runs here? Maybe other clips from the full stream? I don't know, but I would love to find out. Sorry. Just seeing what the AI does and how it interprets things is one of my most favorite things to do when he brings out these crazy bots.
Literally everybody's banned. Congratulations. Woo! Man, you're a terrible
Ban
lawyer.
everybody.
I'm not a lawyer. No wonder.
This went awry.
He actually wasn't wearing pants. Oh my God.
You have a means of changing the judge's mind.
Through
I think
money.
we know what you're talking about.
I'm not gonna shoot the judge.
I think they already did. I'm sure absolutely nothing bad happened with Doug banning all of his mods for 1,000,000 seconds. Or the fact that to save his entire Twitch chat for being banned, he may or may not have decided he needed to Sam the judge. And if you get that reference, yeah, I think that's what? Sam number 28 now? Sorry, honorary Sam 28. Oh, God. I love this. You can definitely see how the AI is pulling from what it said, how it was making legal judgments based on what it actually saw as legitimately smart moves based on its view of reality, but how it was also taking into account some completely non-real bullshit when it was presented with statutes that it would then run with. But how it was true that it would make up both, well, it was Muppet Law, and there was another one that it mentioned near the end, and I completely forgot the name of it already, but it would make up its own statutes that are completely hallucination bait. But it would use that to justify its own actions. And the one person who learned from the first person who made up the bullshit law got screwed over by an incompetent lawyer who would not say that exact phrase that would have probably tricked the judge into believing it. Because it wasn't about getting the judge to believe the argument is real. It was about giving the judge a legal precedent that it could pretend is real to agree. And it's fascinating how that is the way this entire thing worked. Is that the right way to look at this? I don't care. I'm enjoying it either way. But that's just so cool. Also, Parkser is not a lawyer, apparently. He spoke like one. I thought he was one. I don't know what he actually is. For all I know, he's probably something like an accountant or an engineer. I'm only saying those two because if it's anything else, I will never believe it. He gives big accountant energy. Or lawyer energy, but we've been told he's not. So, yeah. This was funny and weird and just all over the place, man. Seriously, did he actually just ban all of his mods or just all the mods there? I don't know which one would be weirder or could backfire more, but it probably did. And I want to find out. If anyone can tell me exactly how that went down, I would love to know. Either way, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one. There's a link below to the original video. Hit it up. And if you've already seen it, do it again because it was good. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.